Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Plantain. This is the Shirtless Plantain Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. We've missed you. We hope you've missed us. A lot has happened in the world of football. A lot has happened in my life too. If you can't see, I'm out of commission. Went too hard last time when we were cutting plantain with a samurai sword and got a little bit aggressive. Mandem is out, Mandem is down. You can't cut plantains. So a lot has happened in football. Usain Bolt has more goals than Alexis Sanchez. Neymar hasn't been this jealous of a man since his sister's ex-boyfriend. Bayern Munich are so bad they're playing Chief Keef in midfield. Eden Hazard's been getting catcalled by defenders. Aaron Ramsey got a "you up" text from Arsenal talking about we need to talk at 7 in the morning. You know when you get that "let's talk" text message. Not ideal. A whole bunch of nonsense has happened and we're here to cover that for you guys. So, we recently got our first sponsorship. I know you guys are thinking, damn, the rail is selling out. Not yet. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Like these plantain chips. Best way. And we're gonna give you guys the best way possible to get these plantain chips. Best way. What is going on here, man? Like, what is all this? Yo, god damn it. We'll be remiss if we didn't mention what was going on. We know in the testosterone-filled and privileged world of football, these things happen. Guys, we should know better and we should do better. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, we have a kind of a big issue in the world of football. Some of the most major teams in the world are kind of struggling with their managers right now. From Real Madrid with Lopetegui to Bayern Munich with Niko Kovac to Barcelona with, I can't even remember his name, that's how bad he is, Valverde. And then we also have Man United with Jose, I guess, whatever. So I decided to get one of the OGs to come and speak to us. You guys might know him, probably don't know him, but his name is, you know, that's not important. But anyway, he's here and he wants to kind of tell you guys about these 4 managers, and we're gonna have a good conversation about why these managers are struggling and what they should do. So obviously everyone knows Jose Mourinho, Man United, blah, blah, blah. What's the best way for them to, you know, to kind of get this situation off?
First of all, my name is Khabib. You know what? Forget the name, it's not important. First of all, I'm not a Manchester United fan, so I am having the time of my life. I am enjoying the pain. I mean, is it tired? Is it boring? Is it utterly predictable? Absolutely. We've seen Mourinho do this a bunch of times.
Yeah. Whether
it's in the 3rd or 4th season. Most of the saddest moments of my life have come from Manchester United. So, you know, congratulations on your suffering. Welcome to the big time. You know how it is to be a real fan.
My thing is though, you said Jose Mourinho has 4th season. We know that's not the best way for him. It's always 3rd season.
Correct. It's a trend. Twice at Chelsea, once at Inter by himself, and once at Real Madrid. And that Real Madrid one, I mean, I think most people would agree at this point that that's the one that probably broke him as a man. Like, he hasn't really been the same since, well, let me be honest, it really wasn't Real Madrid. It was when Arsene Wenger pushed him at Stamford Bridge. That shit knocked him off his axis forever. Like, he's never been the same since. Yeah. But yeah, three seasons is 2 seasons too many for Jose.
Yeah, I mean, I'm personally tired of him. I feel victimized. The football I watch is, it's almost like as if you're watching self-torture videos. That's basically what I've been doing ever since Jose Mourinho's been my manager.
But hey, you know what though? You did ask a double-barrel question. So what is the best way for Jose and Manchester United to move forward? In an ideal world, Manchester United would fire this motherfucker and hire Jardim. Jardim is free. He just got his marching papers. He'd be a cheap hire. But they're not gonna do that because, you know, that's probably not the best way for marketers. Like, you know, people that are marketing, the best way for them is the big name. So Jardim off a losing season is not where it's at. Off getting fired by Monaco is not where it's at. So that's probably not gonna happen.
Jardim is bald, and that's not the best way for Man United. We don't like bald managers, so that's also that. All my managers have to have hair, even in their old age. Let's skip that. Speaking of bald managers, Bayern Munich, they stink, like really, really bad. There's no good way, there's no best way, they're not even sweet like any plantain chips, they're just terrible.
You'd expect a blue chip blue chip prospect like that to, you know, hit the ground running. I mean, he defeated Bayern in the cup last year. I'm pretty sure, actually, they'd hired him before that, but that probably didn't hurt, you know. And, you know, the best way to make your name is to get off to a running start. You know, like he's stumbling right now, man. They look terrible.
The biggest thing for me when I look at Bayern Munich is that their main center back, Jerome Boateng, wears basketball shorts on the pitch, and basketball players don't even wear their shorts that big anymore.
You know, you made a very good point there. I mean, the best way to wear your shorts is not to wear them long like that. I mean, like, you need to, you know, they basically need to be the equivalent of a chip, you know, like just, you know, real short, real simple.
Like a plantain chip.
But Jerome is a fancy boy. You know, he got the platinum hair, he's wearing the platinum boots, you know, nigga looking like 2 Chainz on the soccer field and shit. Yeah. And it's not really working out for Bayern right now.
Not at all. And you know who else is not working out for? Malcolm at Barcelona.
The one that Roma signed, then didn't sign?
Yeah, that one. All I know is that the way he's playing, it's not the best way.
But you know, they have the greatest blue chip prospect in the world, Lionel Messi. I mean, he's the best way to win, guaranteed, from now till forever. You know, so they at least have that going for them. But Valverde he's not going the best way at all.
You know what isn't good on Barcelona? Gerard Piqué. At least he gets to go home to Shakira. That's always a good thing. So
does it? I thought they got divorced.
No, those hips, they're the best way. So, you know, Shakira's yoga poses, best way.
yeah, that's some of the best shit I've seen. You know, like, shout out her, shout out that old ass. Oops.
Hey man, we're a kid-friendly show here. So the other team, who's the last team that we decided to speak about? Real Madrid, Los Blancos, the Whites. Real Madrid haven't scored a goal since Kanye was saying. Ever since they got rid of Redacted, we don't speak about Redacted on the show anymore. They just haven't been able to score goals. Karim Corolla doesn't look, you know, too hot up top.
Wow, that's real disrespectful. That's not the best way to treat the best striker of the last 5 years, my brother. That's terrible.
You're
terrible.
right.
You should apologize to Karim. You know Karim is a mob boss, right? You know you might not make it through the night talking shit like this when this comes out, right?
This is true. I mean, I actually saw a picture of him down in Miami with a bunch of Zoes, and if you know, a guy like him can be very, you know, popular with the Zoes down in Miami, you know, you gotta watch yourself. It's not the best way to talk shit. Yeah. So I mean, one of the hardest things for me looking at Real Madrid is just, why are you guys playing so bad?
Well, because God don't like ugly. These niggas stole their coach from Spain on the eve of the World Cup, tanked that tournament, and they thought the gods were going to look favorably on them? No. This nigga's whole life is cursed. He's going back to Alaves soon or some shit.
So in conclusion, these managers stink, and that team's got to do something about it. That's honestly it. And again, it's not the best way to continue that, having stinky teams, you know? So, do something about it. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man United, and Bayern, please.
Yeah, they should go a different way. Which way should they go?
The best way.
Oh, you said it.
Best way. It's gonna make us laugh together. Said I'm the best way. Gonna make us last forever. Said I found the best way to make us last